Some of the most known revenue terms from ancient India are Vishti and Kar. Vishti is a forced contribution of labor which the people are supposed to render to the state. Vishti was generally imposed for works of public utility or warfare. Kautilya mentions that the state officials were required to maintain a proper account of Vishti contributed by each household. Kar. Another tax was Kar, whose meaning differed from text to text. As a fiscal term, it appears to have been unknown to the earlier literature, but in the Arthashastra and the law books, it is of frequent occurrence. Manu and the Mahabharata tell us that the king was required to impose Kar on the traders after having fully considered the rates of sale and purchase. It appears that Kar was a periodical tax levied in the country. It was a distinct source of revenue from the countryside. Epigraphic sources, in particular, indicate that Kar was a general tax. In the land grants, a Kardai denotes one who is exempt from tax in general. Some of the records bear expressions such as Sarva Kar Pariharya, Sarva Kar Sameta, and the like, which may simply imply that Kar comprised all taxes. The term Kar is used indiscriminately in both general and specific sense in varying contexts, and it is difficult to ascribe any definite meaning to it. We can say that it is some kind of land revenue. Revenue system is the backbone of a state. The treasury was considered as one of the 7 elements of the state, and its importance was sometimes held even greater to that of the army. The Ramayana and the Mahabharata also pay particular attention to the royal exchequer. In the Ramayana, Dashrath advises Ram to replenish treasury and granaries. The Mahabharata lays down that the treasury must be replenished by taking wealth from the people, and when filled, it should be carefully kept and sought to be increased. Besides, the importance of the healthy treasury is fully recognized in Buddhist literature. The Arthashastra lays down that the taxes on all merchandise intended for sale were required to be fixed once and for all. Whosoever doubles the revenue eats into the vitality of the country and will deserve punishment. Vashisht and Manu suggest that the ruler, though reduced to poverty, should not take anything that ought not to be taken, nor should he refuse to take that which he ought to take in spite of his being already wealthy. The principles may indicate the prescription of taxes and thus satisfy the canon of certainty. Revenue was realized both in kind as well as in cash. The classical writers refer to the share of the state in the form of the produce of the soil, which was obviously in kind. The term Atbhagya in the Rumindai pillar inscription of Ashoka has been taken to mean 1/8 of the land produce, which denotes the practice of collection in kind. This is supported by Sogra copper plate inscription and the Mahasthan fragmentary stone plate inscription, which refer to the royal storehouses, which may possibly signify that the land revenue was collected in kind. State granaries or royal storehouses, Koshtagraha, were part and parcel of the treasury, and equal emphasis was laid upon filling them with grains, that is dhan. The Arthashastra talks about different forms of payment to the state treasury. They were in cash, grains, cattle, raw material, or by corvée, that is Vishti. Elsewhere, Kautilya lays down that out of the crops grown by various methods, so much of the produce as would not cause any hardship to the cultivator should be given to the state. He also refers to the royal transactions of the purchase, sale and giving the grains on interest, barter of one class of grains with another, vessel for weighing, dharak, and measuring, mapak, grains, etc. Such references may imply that the state generally received its share in grains. A fine of 53 pannas levied for an unauthorized taking away of corn from fields suggests that the land revenue was realized in kind. If you want to know about any other topic, please leave it in the comment box so that we can come back with it. If you have liked the episode, please like, share and subscribe. Thank you.